Every night, like clockwork, your brain takes you on a ride. You're flying over cities, talking to people long gone, running from things that make no sense, or suddenly waking up from a world that felt too real to be fake. But why? Why do we dream? For most of human history, dreams were wrapped in mystery. Ancient Egyptians believed they were divine messages. Greeks saw them as visions from gods. Freud thought they were repressed desires bubbling to the surface. But today, science offers new clues. And no, they're not all in agreement. Let's start with what we do know. Dreams mostly occur during REM sleep. Rapid eye movement. A stage where your brain becomes highly active, but your body is paralyzed. During REM, brain scans show activity in the amygdala, stoi, emotions, the hippocampus, the canacomotor memory, and the yin visual cortex. Interestingly, the chapter frontal cortex, responsible for logic and self-awareness, goes quiet. That's why dreams are strange. They're vivid and emotional, but often irrational and fragmented. Now for the theories. One major idea is that dreaming helps with memory consolidation. During sleep, your brain reviews the day's events and decides what to keep and what to discard, like mental housekeeping. Another theory is emotional regulation. Dreams help process feelings, resolve internal conflicts, and mentally rehearse stressful scenarios in a safe, simulated environment. There's also the eighth threat simulation theory. It suggests that our ancestors evolved dreaming as a way to practice reacting to danger, like running from predators, all without the risk. And then there's the randomness theory. It proposes that dreams are just neural static, the brain firing off signals and your mind trying to make sense of the chaos by building stories. But the brain doesn't just react, it builds. Even when random images appear, the dreaming brain works to connect them into something meaningful. That's why dreams often feel like they have a story arc, even if bizarre. What about lucid dreams? That's when you become aware you're dreaming and can sometimes control it. Lucid dreaming is being explored in therapy, especially for people with PTSD or recurring nightmares. It's also a tool for creative minds, artists, writers, scientists, who solve problems in their sleep. Some people even train themselves to enter lucid states intentionally. Yes, dream hacking is a real thing. And then there's the question of why we forget dreams so easily. You might wake up from a vivid experience only to lose it seconds later. That's because the brain doesn't prioritize dream storage unless you consciously try to remember. Here's a trick. Keep a notebook by your bed. Write down what you recall the moment you wake up. Over time, your brain gets better at remembering. But not all dreams are forgettable. Some stick with us for years. A smell, a place, or a feeling can stay in your memory long after the details fade. And sometimes dreams warn us, comfort us, or haunt us, even if we know they're just in our head. The truth? We still don't fully understand why we dream. Maybe it's biology, maybe it's psychology, maybe it's just what happens when the brain gets bored while the body rests, but one thing's for sure. Dreams are a window into the most private part of our minds, where logic fades, emotion rules, and stories are free to break every rule. Pretty smart, right? Subscribe to SmartScroll and dream with insight.